Hey everyone, welcome back to my Stenohood. If you're new here, my name is Edna, and in this channel we talk about all things Steno, including tips for students, as well as my journey as a court reporting student. So if you're interested in content like this, please consider subscribing. So we've all had those days where we just don't feel like practicing, and that's because we're human. So today, we're talking about 4 things that you can do on those days to still be productive and feel a sense of accomplishment for that day. The best part is that it only takes 5 minutes. And even though I'm presenting 4 different options, you really only have to do one of them to still be productive. It doesn't get any easier than that. And the last option might surprise you because you don't even need your machine for this one. Alright, so let's talk about the very first thing that you can do on those days that you don't feel like practicing. The first thing you need to tell yourself is it's only going to take 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Everybody has a spare 5 minutes. Not a big deal. You can do this. Once you've convinced yourself to walk over to the machine, grab a list of numbers or states or finger drills and practice that for 5 minutes. Once you get going, your fingers will start warming up and you might get motivated to do even more than 5 minutes. Seems easy enough and you totally got this. Moving on to the second thing you can do on those days that you don't feel like practicing. Grab any dictation and set it at a higher speed. Remember to just tell yourself, it's only 5 minutes, not a big deal. Even if it's at a higher speed, it's only going to be for 5 minutes. Not only will you be productive, but you're improving your skill, and after completing this drill, you'll probably want to write this a few more times. And if you really don't want to do any of these 2 options, the trick is to tell yourself that it's only for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not a really long time. And you can even tell yourself, after the 5 minutes, I'll take a break. Whatever you need to tell yourself to get yourself on the machine for 5 minutes. Moving on to option number 3. And I think this is one of the favorite ones to do on the days that you don't feel like practicing, because I'm pretty sure you have a hesitation word list somewhere that you've been putting off. Well, this is the time to grab that list and tell yourself that you're going to practice it for 5 minutes. You can use the 5S system, and you can also use the pyramid method to practice this option. And the last thing you can do on the days that you don't feel like practicing on your machine is read your notes. That's right, you don't even need your machine for this one. This is a perfect time to print your notes and grab a highlighter. For this option, you can highlight any phrases that you missed, any words that should have been briefs, and you can also work on your punctuation. So on the days when you don't feel like practicing, don't blame yourself for being human. At least now you have a few options to choose from. And remind yourself that it's only for 5 minutes. And after practicing for 5 minutes, see what happens. You might end up being more productive than you thought you'd be. I really hope these options help you. If you have any other options that you want to share with us, let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.